Today is September 11th, and it's currently 8:27 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is a weekly chart for Bitcoin, ticker symbol BTC. And as of the time of this recording, it's currently trading at $45,043. So looking at the weekly chart, I identified three relevant support resistance levels that I feel are relevant to this assessment going forward. So the first price level I have here is 52,000, and that's going to be support resistance level 1. The second level I have here is 43,355. And SR3 I have as 34,700. So ever since December, I feel from my perspective that these are valid support and resistance levels here. There is another one up here, but I don't believe price is going to be returning above 60,000 within the next 2 or 3 months. So I'm just not going to put that here for now. I want to keep this chart as clean as possible. So with these three price levels, in addition to that, because here we could see that it was support during this period here in May, and support here in February. Price did get above this level, SR1, but each time was supported. At the same time, price was able to fall right back down, and back in May, it fell 3 support levels, right? It fell 1, 2 to 3, and here it just went sideways for a couple of weeks before breaking up towards the upside, and breaching this SR2. Made an attempt to SR1 before failing and coming back down to retest SR2. So at the same time, what I did was just to gauge which way price is going to be going in the next 2 or 3 months. I added a pitchfork, which is akin to a Fibonacci tool. So what I did was I used the open for this candle because it's the highest point during this time period here. So where I place this, it's not going to be really spot on, but it should be approximately in the same area. And my bottom pivot is based on the close of this candle, this weekly candle here. So if I just make one minor adjustment, like so. So what is showing here is that this orange band is proving to be resistance, right? Because we have a rejection here, 2 weeks worth of rejection, and price retested it and it is failed. So the bottom band, orange band, it's proving to be support, not just by this pitchfork band here, the orange band, but support is also through SR3. And eventually when price got above it, it got above it over here in July, and it just continued higher. So price broke through the yellow resistance here. It broke through SR2 before reaching SR1 and ultimately failing. So the move from July 19th was very powerful because it traveled the width of this entire pitchfork. So, and the settings to this pitchfork are to the 618, right? So on the Fibonacci, 618 is the golden ratio, which I noted here via the purple dotted lines, and 1 represents the turn from the center point. So a 1 in either direction width-wise. So that's why I used those figures. I didn't use the other levels like 236 or the 5% return, 50% return. So this is just a rough idea as to which way price is going. And looking at this area here, it appears to be a wedge pattern. So from the purple to the white, or SR2. So if I just draw this right here, here's a wedge, right? Typically, as price approaches, because the support is the floor per se, price is going to reverse towards the upside. So approximately sometime middle of November to maybe middle of October, we'll see some sort of price action trying to break out of this pattern here. And a similar pattern was identified, if I clone it, right? So this wedge pattern was also right here. And that resulted in the breakout towards 52,000 from 34,000. So is it possible that price would break through this resistance here, retest this, and break above it? It's possible. It's possible, but first we have to see what happens along this time frame here. So this is one time frame I'll be looking forward to, but until then, if I toggle into the daily time frame, it's possible that price is going to respect this zone. Let me just make sure this triangle is aligned properly. So it's my interpretation that these levels, this 618 here, this purple horizontal or diagonal, this orange resistance line, and SR2 are valid in the short term in this time frame, right? So it would be a measure from today all the way to November 15th. So I believe this is all valid, and at some point, let's say middle of October to sometime middle of November, we should see some sort of break towards the upside, as long as price is still ranging within SR2 price level. Right, so price could come down, pierce it, just like what it did here, pierce it and come back up, as long as it doesn't like reach down here. So worst case scenario, price falls through here, and that would be, you know, sub 40,000 if price falls or fails at SR2, right? So this would be a support area for the price if price comes down to touch this area. So this would be from 40,000 to as low as, you know, if I take it to November 15th, to as low as 36,200. So if price does come down, this yellow support level should, I mean, yeah, I would anticipate that this would hold up. But in any case, I feel that November or mid-October would be a time frame worth revisiting. So as time approaches, I'll do another update. Yeah, so until then, more to follow, and good luck to all.